This year, many of you are going to write the film review of Rocketry, the Nambi effect for your ISC film review section. Therefore, in today's session, I am going to discuss the key elements of writing a good review of Rocketry, the Nambi effect. Film review writing is a part of directed writing section. The piece of directed writing will be based on the information and ideas provided, and the required length will be about 300 words. Skills such as selecting, amplifying, describing, presenting reasoned arguments, rearranging and restating may be involved. The format is equally important this time, and your linguistic ability will also be taken into consideration. You have recently watched an interesting film. Recently watched. So there is a subtle difference between a film that has released recently and a film which you have recently watched. Write a review of this film in about 300 words based on the points given below. Name of the film and its director, actors in the film, cast, type of film, genre, plot, quality of direction, acting, cinematography, costumes, sets, reaction of audiences, recommended or not recommended. You may add 1 or 2 points of your own if needed. You may choose any film of your choice provided the film has a clear message. Do not choose any topic which is too controversial. Regarding the format, let me tell you, my dear students, that the format may vary slightly. So follow the instructions given at school. In today's session, I am going to follow the Total English format since most of you are following Total English. These are some relevant details related to this film. Add whatever you want and omit whatever you do not want. Let us analyze the key elements of the film review of Rocketry, the Nambi effect. Total English format. Name of the movie, Rocketry, the Nambi effect. In the next line, the name of the director, R.Madhavan. Next line, cast, R.Madhavan, Simran, Rajit Kapoor, Sam Mohan, Misha Ghoshal, to name a few. Do not make spelling mistakes. And then the introduction. The introduction must include some more basic points related to the film. Released on July 10th, 2022, Rocketry, the Nambi effect traces the rise and fall of Sri Nambi Narayanan, an aerospace engineer who was working with ISRO, Indian Space Research Organization, and the accused in the alleged espionage case 1994. The meaning of espionage is spying. The release date of a movie is important. Therefore, mention that right at the beginning. Although this point was not there in the question, I have mentioned the release date because of its significance. Released on July 10th, 2022, this movie traces the rise and fall of Sri Nambi Narayanan, the premise of the plot. Since this is a true story, I have also introduced him as an aerospace engineer and the accused in the alleged espionage case of 1994. Madhavan's directorial debut has released in several languages. The expression directorial debut is important because this is one of the most special features of this movie. It's Madhavan's directorial debut. Despite having a slow start at the box office, the positive word-of-mouth publicity is benefiting this biographical drama. The genre, the type of the film, biographical drama, mentioned right at the beginning in the introduction. Observe words like box office, slow start, word-of-mouth publicity. These words are closely associated with the process of filmmaking. Therefore, try to use a few such words which are associated with films and filmmaking so that the examiner gets an idea that you know something about films. After this, change the paragraph, and in the second paragraph, mention the plot in brief. The story is told in a non-linear way through an interview with actor Surya and Shah Rukh Khan, who played themselves in Tamil and Hindi respectively. The film begins with a shot of Nambi's happy family. Shot, another word which is associated with films. But thanks to editor Bijit Bala's crisp and smart editing, the audience get a shock when they see what the entire family is subjected to on the day of Nambi's arrest for alleged treachery. Thanks to editor Bijit Bala's crisp and smart editing. As I am writing the plot in brief, I am also critically analyzing some aspects of the movie. Editing, crisp and smart editing. And this film is presented in a non-linear way through an interview. After this, begin the long flashbacks, another critical analysis highlighting the scientific capabilities and achievements of Nambi as a scientist. This is the first half. The second half deals with the humiliation, torture, social ostracization. Ostracization is a new word. So let me just give you the meaning of ostracization. To ostracize means to exclude somebody from society or a group. And in this film we see Nambi and his family being ostracized by society. Ruinous effect of the allegations on the man's peace of mind, his career and on his family. The plot in brief. After this, again, I will change the paragraph and I will focus on the technical aspects of the movie. The actor R.Madhavan outshines his role as a director. He underwent extensive makeup and his transformation is realistic. Any film review of Rocketry, the Nambi effect is going to be incomplete without a reference to the makeup department of the film. Madhavan gives a fairly accurate picture of Nambi's journey of life. Madhavan as a director here gives a fairly accurate picture of Nambi's journey of life. The film unapologetically focuses on the genius. Yes, unapologetically, this film is all about Mr. Nambi Narayanan. The other characters are thus half-baked. Still, the supporting cast have done a fantastic job. The acting department, Simran, Meena Narayanan and Sam Mohan Unni are superb. Both play a very important role in the life of Sri Nambi Narayanan. The extensive cameo roles of Shah Rukh and Surya contribute to the plot. Yes, this movie is not about the superstars, Shah Rukh Khan and Surya, but the extensive roles played by the superstars have a very significant role in the plot of the movie. Sam CS's music, cinematography and costumes are excellent. Look how I have elaborated on the points given in the question. These are the technical aspects of the film. Then change the paragraph once again and this is the conclusion. The performances of the foreign actors are weak and the first half seems slow. As a film reviewer, you also need to mention the drawbacks, a few drawbacks of the movie. If you are recommending a film, write a few drawbacks and then focus on the positive aspects of the movie more and more. Justify why you are recommending a particular movie. And if you are not recommending a movie, write accordingly. Justify with reasoned arguments. Still, the extraordinary tale of this unsung hero has touched the deepest chords of the hearts of the movie goers. The reaction of the audiences touched the deepest chords of the hearts of the movie goers. A positive reaction. Such stories of selflessness, sacrifice, familial bond, teamwork, friendship need to be told. These are the themes of the movie. In your film review, do mention the themes of the movie as well. The hard-hitting dialogues, the climax arouses patriotism and fosters our interest in science, raising the issue of brain drain. Some other themes of this particular movie. Nambi had his choices, placed his duty and his country above everything. What did he get in return? This is a very important question. Nambi had his choices. What would have happened had Nambi shifted to the USA? And what did he get in return? If we get this answer as a member of the audience, then we will realize the shortcomings of ourselves as a society and as a nation. In this movie, not all questions are answered, but this film exposes the failure of the society and the system along with the complex past struggle prevalent back then when all these things had happened in the life of Sri Nambi Narayanan. Thus, this motivational film is highly recommended to be watched in theatres. Motivational film, a film that inspires, is highly recommended. And always mention another thing, to be watched in theatres. Encourage your readers to go to the theatres to watch a particular movie. Discourage piracy. It is a must watch for everyone. So says the superstar Rajnikant. It is a must watch for everyone, especially the youth. My dear boys and girls, this is how you write a good film review. Try not to exceed the word limit. Do not make any spelling mistakes. Write grammatically correct sentences and put proper punctuation marks at their proper places. Always prepare the film review beforehand. I hope you will find this reference material useful. Adjust your style according to the question given. Stay connected and subscribe to our channel.